enjoy. Liverpool fans all over the Liverpool fans all over the world now.
Yes, hello. Good. I am here live. Yes, I am here live because of you guys. I needed to be here by this time of the night. It's late night where I am, but I needed to be here because of you guys. So, guys, let's kick off. The news are coming in live and thick. So, I'm here because of you. And I need you to understand that I am here because of you. So, let's go straight away to the issues we have to discuss. Latest update on Caicedo. Caicedo deal is almost through. As we speak, his contract offer is out there. 8 years contract. The deal will expire in 2031, and with an option for another year. With an option of another year. We've been waiting for so long for this news. But currently, as we speak, the deal is almost going through. We are just waiting for the official announcement. Yeah, that is what we are waiting for now, the official announcement. So just stay right here with me. Stay right here with me, and let's do this together tonight. Let's do this together tonight. I don't want you to miss out. Stay right here with me, and let's do this together tonight. Okay? The news that we are receiving right now is that he is going to be with Chelsea. The contract is going to be 8 years contract. And with the 8 years contract, 1 year as option until 2032. A contract could be up to 1 year until 2022. That is the news you are receiving. Everything is set. The announcement will be made any moment from now, and that is why I'm here. Because I need you to be the first to hear it from this channel. You are part of the family, and I want you to be the first to hear it from us. And so this is live. I'm here because of you. Stay glued. You can ask your friends to connect. Let's do this together tonight. Whilst we are waiting for the news, whilst we're waiting for the bigger news, the announcement we are expecting right now to happen, I need you to be part of it. Now, whilst we are waiting, I want you to understand also that our goalkeeper, Kepa, will not be partaking in tomorrow's game. Kepa will not partake in tomorrow's game. Yes. I want to give you my preview of tomorrow's match. Preview of tomorrow's match quickly. Tomorrow's game is going to be a tough one. And over the preseason, Chelsea and Brighton, they played 5 games each. They played 5 games each, right? Chelsea and Liverpool, they played 5 games each. And in the 5 games that were played, Liverpool won 3 matches. Liverpool won 3 matches. They drew 1 and they lost 1. They drew 1 and they lost 1 out of the 5 games they played. Chelsea also played 5 games. Chelsea won 3, draw 2. Now, out of the 3 that Chelsea won and draw 2, Chelsea scored 13 goals in the 5 games that were played. Chelsea scored 13 goals and conceded only 5 in 5 games. Liverpool scored 18 goals and conceded 11 in 5 matches. Liverpool conceded 11 in 5 matches, and Chelsea conceded 5 in 5 matches. But Liverpool scored more goals. They scored 18 goals, and Chelsea scored 13 goals. You can do the calculation by yourself and know how tomorrow's game is going to look like. Now, coming to the game itself, Liverpool has a very strong attacking. Liverpool's front three are very strong and very effective. Very strong and very effective. But have weaknesses in their middle, the middle of the pack. The midfield of Liverpool is very weak. They lose this ball so easily. Liverpool's midfield loses ball so easily. And so tomorrow's game, Chelsea will have to tackle the game from the midfield. Chelsea have to play the game from midfield. Chelsea's game is all about playing as a block from midfield. If you watch all our games that we played in preseason, we play as a block from the midfield. We play as a block from midfield. And so Chelsea will have to play their game from the midfield and make sure they do not permit Liverpool to control the midfield. That is the way we can beat Liverpool. That is the only way out. That is the only way out. And in our attack, we are also very efficient in attacking. We played as a block from midfield and we attack with speed. We need to use our speed tomorrow against Liverpool. Quickly, I want to give you my own lineup. Since Kepa is not going to play tomorrow, I want to give my lineup for tomorrow for Chelsea before we move on. I want to give my lineup. In goalkeeping department, I'll predict Sanchez to take over because Kepa will not partake in tomorrow's game. That has been confirmed by Fabrizio Romano. That has been confirmed. Kepa will not partake in tomorrow's game. So Sanchez in goal post. On the left wing, I predict Ben Chilwell. On the right wing, Reece James, which is our goalkeeper. Which is our captain. I'm sorry about that. Our captain, Reece James, on the right wing, right of defense. Center of the defense, I predict Levi Colwill and Thiago Silva. Levi Colwill and Thiago Silva. So making it 4 defense. Ben Chilwell, Levi Colwill, Thiago Silva, and Reece James. Then at the middle of the park, I predict Gallagher and Enzo. Gallagher and Enzo at the middle of the park. On the left wing, I predict Modric. Then Sterling on the right and Chukwuemeka at the center of the midfield. At the center. Modric, Chukwuemeka, Sterling. Then on attack, or our main striker should be Nicholas Jackson. So let me take it again. Ben Chilwell, Levi Colwill, Thiago Silva, Reece James. Gallagher, Enzo, Modric, Chukwuemeka, Sterling, and Jackson. This is my predicted lineup for tomorrow. I know with Sterling, many people will say, why Sterling? Yes, but the truth is that we need experience in this squad against Liverpool. On another day, I would have chosen Maatsen in place of Sterling. But because of the situation we have at hand, I would want Sterling to start the game. In second half, we can change anything. But Sterling must start the game from there. And then we have our subs, Kepa, Trevoh Chalobah, Disasi, Malogusto, Cucurella, Maatsen, Andre Santo, then Noni Madueke as our reserve on the bench. This game is going to be a game of men. It's going to be a very tough game. That we know. But both teams have weaknesses in defense. Liverpool have weaknesses in midfield. Both teams, our midfield, there are differences. We have weaknesses in midfield, both Liverpool and Chelsea. And that is the more reason why this issue about Caicedo and Romeo Lavia is very important for each of the teams. And that is the bidding war that is ongoing. Both Liverpool and Chelsea needed to strengthen the midfield. And so any one of us that will win the midfield battle tomorrow will easily win the match. And as a Chelsea fan, as you can see the badge, I'm predicting 2-1 victory for Chelsea. You can also send me your prediction. And if you have not yet subscribed, please subscribe to this channel. Subscribe to the channel. Subscribe and on your notification button. Send me your own prediction. your lineup, what you think about tomorrow's game. Chelsea attacks as a block. We are dangerous on the counter as well. And so we need to win the midfield battle. If we're able to win the midfield battle, we will take the day. We will take the day. I'm giving you this lineup because we are waiting for the good news. I'm not sleeping yet. I told you we are going to be waiting until the good news is out. But let me also let you or remind you that this issue could drag on until tomorrow, until the game between Chelsea and Liverpool. The announcement could drag on until then. Why am I saying this? There are issues that needed to be resolved. First of all, why the announcement was not made from morning till by this time. Now, one of the reasons could be that Brighton had a match, a home game to play. Brighton had a home game to play, which that match ended some hours back. I think about 3-1 in favor of Brighton. Brighton had a game at hand, and Brighton, they played it smart. They don't want to play the game when there's a news around their team. They didn't want to make any announcement about Caicedo. They didn't want to comment on the issue. And so I believe that is the reason why they made sure Chelsea, was silent about the bid. Because what we know is that Chelsea was supposed to submit the bid in the morning. But from then till now, there was no comment about it. There was no comment about it. Thank you for, yes, Boy Solomon, you said 4-1. Brighton won 4-1. Thank you very much. Thank you. Brighton won 4-1. Indeed, correct. Thank you very much. So, Brighton didn't want to announce the bid of Chelsea because it affects the squad. They didn't want to distort the dressing room. They didn't want to bring confusion to the dressing room. They wanted everything to be silent until their home game is over. Until their game is over. That is why now that the game is over, we now beginning to get the contract details of Caicedo. That is going to sign 8 years deal. He's going to sign 8 years contract. You are getting it? Yes, that was the plan. That was why there has been a silence throughout the day. There was no news until now. And so now that the game is over, we believe that announcement can be made any moment from now. But one thing that we also believe in from one of my sources is that Chelsea are also playing a little bit of delay tactics. Now, why? They want Liverpool to withdraw their bid before they will come forth. They want Liverpool to withdraw their bid before they will come forth. They don't want you said no, the Madueke should start ahead of Sterling. It depends. That's your prediction also. Let's see tomorrow. Let's see what will happen. Sterling, because of the experience, that is why I was going in for Sterling. Liverpool, knowing Klopp very well, we know what he can do. Yeah. So Chelsea also had a plan in place. They have a plan in place. They want Liverpool to withdraw their bid. Then they can now submit their, official offer. Otherwise, the feeling right now is they might submit 115 million pounds, and Liverpool can also still come up with 120 million pounds. So they want Liverpool to withdraw their bid, then they will not submit their offer. That was another reason. That was another thinking of many. I read it somewhere from one of our sources. Another issue also is that if Liverpool withdraw their bid, they will have a leverage of going in with the 100 million pounds, which was the initial amount that Brighton wanted for Caicedo, 100 million pounds. Or they can also go in with the same amount, 110, 111 million pounds that Liverpool presented. This is about money. So they also need to play their game tactically. Every cent counts. The financial fair play issue is also there. So a lot of things are involved in this deal. And that is why Chelsea fans, we need to be very patient. We need to be patient with our team, with our management. The owners, Todd Bowley and Baghdad, they are working very hard. According to sources, they are working very hard to get this deal completed. And between now and tomorrow, listen, what's going to happen tomorrow? It will surprise many. If tonight, the announcement is not made tonight. Between now and during the game, even during the game, the announcement could be made. Before the game, the announcement could be made, or during halftime. Anything can happen between now and the halftime tomorrow with Liverpool. I would not be surprised that during the game, an official announcement will be made. I will not be surprised about that. The predicted lineup on defense is superb. Thank you very much, my brother. Thank you very much. Yes, I predicted Ben Chilwell, Leverkusen, Silva, and Rhys James as my defensive lineup. Thank you very much, my brother. Thank you. I appreciate. So then, the whole game now is about strategy. Chelsea is dragging their feet because they want Liverpool to withdraw their bid. Liverpool, there was earlier on today, there was a statement that Liverpool made that came from the quarters of Liverpool, that they want to withdraw their bid. But somewhere along the line, we don't know what happened. They are still there waiting. They don't want to talk any longer. They're just waiting on Chelsea to see what Chelsea will do. They want to see the next line of action with Chelsea. And Chelsea is also playing the later. Chelsea also knew very well. And don't forget, there is an issue. The issue of Romeo Lavia is also there. Romeo issue is also there. You see where the problem started from. Chelsea already suspected Liverpool before they submitted their bid. And don't forget, Liverpool bid was it was more like a verbal offer. It was not documented. Liverpool bid of 110 million pounds was just a verbal offer to Brighton. It was not documented. And so before they made that submission, Chelsea suspected Liverpool. And that was why the news came earlier on that Chelsea was, bidding for Romeo Lavia, which was the initial target for Liverpool. That was the initial target for Liverpool. But Chelsea also made an offer for Romeo Lavia of how much? 52 million pounds plus 3 million add-ons. Immediately that news came up, few hours after was when we heard about Liverpool's offer or bid. Now, Chelsea's bid for Romeo Lavia is still standing. Chelsea's bid for Romeo Lavia is still standing. And we are believing that by the time Caicedo deal will be announced, Romeo Lavia deal will also be announced at the same time. The two might come together tomorrow. The two might be announced together tomorrow. Because why? We have already topped the amount. We have already added extra to the amount that Southampton was demanding for. Southampton was only demanding for 50 million pounds from Liverpool. Liverpool was offering them 43, 45. Then instead of Chelsea to go in for 50, which was the demand, Chelsea went in for 50, 52 plus 3. So we are giving them more than what even Liverpool was offering. And so if we are able to secure Caicedo tonight, between now and tomorrow, we will be able to secure that also. All that we are waiting for right now is to secure Caicedo first. And Liverpool right now, they don't know what to do. As we speak, they wish they can get Caicedo, but Caicedo has already given his word to Chelsea. We have given him an offer. He has accepted our offer. Romeo Lavia has given Caicedo an offer. Romeo Lavia has given Liverpool an offer. He has accepted Liverpool's offer. Sorry. Now Liverpool has a verbal agreement with Romeo Lavia, but that is not made public. And Romeo Lavia did not come out to say, I have an agreement with Liverpool. But Caicedo came out boldly to declare that I have an agreement, personal agreement or personal understanding with Chelsea. And so both are in favor of Chelsea. Chelsea now can relax and get everything. You say you are sad, Kepa is moving to Madrid. Yes, I'm also sad, but such is life. I'm also very sad. I don't like the idea of Kepa going. I also don't like the idea of Kepa going. Kepa was once a trusted hand. But as it stands now, he needs to go. As it stands now, he needs to go. Because if it doesn't go, we now secure Sanchez as a number one goalkeeper. So he needs to go. Otherwise, The only problem with Kepa is that he has 2 years left on his contract. 2 years on his contract. And so we don't want to let him go on a loan. Otherwise, you come back with only 1 year left, only 1 year remaining on the contract. And if 1 year is remaining on the contract, he can choose to run the contract down. He can choose to run that 1 year down. And we might lose. So Chelsea want an outright sales. Chelsea want an outright sales. He said, James on the middle with Enzo, defense are Silva, Cowell, Disasi. Yes, well, thank you very much for your prediction also. Let's see tomorrow. Let's see who wins. Whether it's your prediction that will come true or my prediction that will come true. Let's see. Whether your prediction will come true or my prediction. I will be glad you win. You win me. Okay? So right now, what is happening is that Kepa must go. The only thing is, we don't want to accept a loan deal. Real Madrid wants it, Bayern Munich wants it, but we don't want to accept a loan deal. And so negotiations are still ongoing. We don't know how it will end. Bayern Munich are saying a loan with an option to buy. It's a loan with an option to buy. Real Madrid, for them, if not that Courtois got injured, I don't think they would have come forward. But because of the injury of Courtois, so it means once Courtois is restored or healed, they might not need the services of Kepa any longer. So I think the focus should be on Bayern Munich. But the latest news I received also is that the keeper is of Kepa prefer Real Madrid to Bayern. He preferred to go to Real Madrid instead of going to Bayern. I don't know why. He also has his own preferences. Yeah. So what we need to do now is to just encourage both clubs, Bayern and Real Madrid, to present their bid, just like Brighton is doing to us right now. We will look at the best offer, look at the best bidder, the highest bidder, and we take it from there. Yeah. So as it stands right now, I'm predicting Chilwell, Cowell, Silva, and Reece James in our defense for tomorrow's game. Bring your own prediction also, and I predicted also 2-1 victory for Chelsea. 2-1 victory for Chelsea tomorrow. 2-1 victory. We are waiting for the official here. Here we go, bro. No, yes, I'm also here. That is why, I'm in Southeast Asia, Malaysia to be precise. And you know the time now? It's 3 a.m. and I'm still here. 3 a.m. I'm in Southeast Asia. And it's 3 a.m. and I'm still here. I'm waiting. I want to deliver the news to you. I'm here because of you, bro. Okay? Yeah. So let's move on. Right now, we just need to make sure that our midfield is tight against Liverpool. That midfield, their midfield is weak, we know. They end up losing balls so easily. Liverpool loses balls so easily. In midfield, they lose balls so easily. That is why they concede a lot of goals. But our midfield, if we can hold them, that's why I was predicting Gallagher at that midfield. Gallagher and Enzo at that midfield to make our midfield very tight. I believe that if we can hold our midfield strong, they will not be able to penetrate. Liverpool's first three fronts, their attack is very, very powerful. They are free. They score goals anyhow. 18 goals in 5 games. 18 goals in 5 games. I am telling you, 3-1. Come on, Chelsea. I believe you, my brother. I believe you. It's possible. It's not going to be easy, but I believe you. Yes. I didn't want to predict them. I don't want to lift my hopes so high because it's our first game, and I know that our midfield is not yet settled. Like what their midfield also. And that is why we are still working on Caicedo. So I don't want to, raise my hopes so high. I want to be moderate. Use a 3-1. I believe you. I believe you, bro. Okay? So now, Liverpool, they have their front three. They are very dangerous. 18 goals in 5 matches. I don't know whether you watch those matches. If you watch those matches, their matches very carefully, you could see that their right wing, their left wing, and the main striker, they are very, very effective. They are very, very effective in that front. And so Chelsea defense, with Ben Chilwell and Reece James, they need to be very careful on the flanks. They need to be very, very careful. They need to be alert. Levi Cowell and Thiago Silva, these four defense need to be solid tomorrow against this attacking threat of Liverpool. And it's going to be Stamford Bridge. And you know what? It's not just going to be this match. When the announcements are being made of Caicedo, Moises Caicedo, and Romeo Lavia, that alone can destabilize Jurgen Klopp and his team. You know that this is what we want to do. That is why I'm hoping and I'm praying that this deal will go through tonight. Then tomorrow we are presenting them to the fans at the stadium. We want to do it to destabilize the team. We want to do it so that the team, look, tomorrow, Stamford Bridge. Listen, I wish that I am there live myself. But don't worry, very soon, let our channel grow to some level. We will be buying tickets for people like you that are commenting right now. If you get your predictions right, we'll be buying tickets for people like you, as a fan to go to the stadium. Yeah, Reece James and Ben Chilwell should try to choke in the midfield. Correct. The only problem I have with Kepa is that he can't save long-range shots. Not only that is a problem that we have with Kepa. And then his distributions also. Kepa doesn't distribute ball. He prefers to throw long balls in. And Pochettino prefers to play the ball from behind. Kepa likes to throw in long balls. And the current squad we are building, we want to be able to do what? We want to be able to play the ball from behind. From behind, attack from behind. But Kepa is used to throwing long balls in or kicking the ball high in. Okay? So it's part of the reason why we decided to let him go. Kepa, he's very good. He's a very good goalkeeper. The only problem we have is, like you said, when the long ball comes in a shot, I don't know whether he's not seeing very well or whatever. And he also doesn't like to play the ball from behind. He panics a lot. He panics a lot when it comes to that. That's why when the opposition's attackers are on him, his distributions is quite bad. Yes. And Liverpool, in tomorrow's game, for instance, like I said earlier on, their front three are very dangerous. Their front three are very, very dangerous. And so we need to be very careful about that. And so as at now, we are still working on our deal. Liverpool thought they were set to welcome Caicedo to Anfield after agreeing the 111 million deal. But, as it stands right now, they could not get it. The player is still in London. So that their midfield, we need to now stifle them in the midfield. We need to use our own way to stifle them in that midfield. We don't have to allow them to play their game in tomorrow's game. We don't have to allow them to play their game in tomorrow's game. At all. I just pray and hope that things will work in our favor. Because as it stands right now, tomorrow's game is not just going to be an ordinary game. Tomorrow's game will not just be an ordinary game. Tomorrow's game it's going to be a reflection of what is happening outside the field and on the field. Tomorrow's game will reflect what was happening throughout this week in the boardroom, in the account department of both clubs, in the medical department of both clubs. Tomorrow's game will define what was happening throughout the week. This battle of who is going to win the players, Caicedo and Romeo Lavia, this battle can only be won tomorrow on the field. After tomorrow, then we will now know exactly the way forward. But I believe that tonight, the announcement will soon be made. Any moment from now, just stay tuned and I'll be giving you minute-by-minute updates. Minute-by-minute updates. I want to get your comments. Send me your comments, your suggestions, and I will discuss it. Send me your comments. Let's have a discussion this evening. Yes, let's have a discussion this evening. You remember Brighton has already finished their game. If that was what they were waiting for, then the announcement can be made any moment from now. Brighton won that match 4-1. 4-1. So let's just make sure that we prepare ourselves well. Our players need to be ready. And for me, I'm not scared. I believe that with the squad we have currently, with Matson, Noni Madueke, Malo Gusto, Disasi, Trevor Chalobah, all these players, all these guys are even good to be a first 11, to be in the first 11. All these players, they are good to be in the first 11. They are very good to be in the first 11. So I don't know what you'll be expecting tomorrow, but I expect cracker. I expect the game to be tough, and I also expect the game to go on and Chelsea coming up on top. To be very honest with you. Very honest with you. Right now, the news is coming in again. The news that is coming in, and I want to get it very clear for you. The news is coming in gradually. Okay. Fabrizio Romano. Okay. Yeah, it's the same. There are no changes yet. Everybody's waiting. Every one of us is waiting. Okay. So what? I met Baghdad outside the bridge, walking outside, and I asked him about the deal, and he said, "We are working hard. We are working hard to get it done." Wow. Okay. We are working hard to get it done. Okay. That is one of the directors of Chelsea that was met outside the bridge, outside our stadium. He was asked a question: what is happening to the players? What is happening to Caicedo issue? He said they are working hard to get it done. They are working hard to get it done. Yes. So send me your own suggestions. I want to hear from you. Your comments are welcome. As it is right now, I am here and I'll be here until I'm able to feed you. I'm able to make you happy. You need to be happy. You are the reason why I am here. I'm not here because I want to be here. You are the reason why I'm here. You are the reason why I'm here. Yes. You are the reason why we are here. Okay? I want to give you the live updates. Live updates. Express Sports keeps you... Okay. Live updates. Okay, it's a Liverpool boss. The club has assured, okay, Alcantara of his future at Anfield after holding talks with the midfielder as the Red Bulls prepares for disappointment in their pursuit of Moses Caicedo and Romeo Lavia. The Merseyside outfit could miss out on their top two midfield targets as Chelsea line up a combined £170 million deal. And their failure to sign both players could enable Thiago to prolong his career in the Premier League. He's now training. He came in and asked about his role, and we spoke, club told reporters at Friday's press conference. He's a super experienced player. He stepped up in that department. He has only been in the team training for a week, but very vocal. He's going to be very helpful for us. That is what that is the plan B now for Liverpool. That is their plan B. I'll be giving you some updates also on some other teams or some other clubs. Yeah, this one is about Man United talks with Maguire replacement. Manchester United manager Erik ten Hag has settled on his chosen Harry Maguire replacement as the former club captain, nears a £30 million switch to West Ham United. According to reports, the Red Devils have opened talks with Bayern Munich for Benjamin Pavard as they ramp up efforts to land fourth summer signing. According to Fabrizio Romano, United have made contact with Bayern over the signing of Pavard, who has entered the final 12 months of his contract. That is an update from other clubs that I'm trying to give you. Whilst I hear from you, your own suggestions, what you think. Tonight, we are here together. I'm not going anywhere. I'm here as long as you are with me. As long as you are with me, I'm here with you also. Manchester United are considering a swap for Everton midfielder Amadou Onana. According to reports, The Red Devils are scouring the market for alternatives to Sofian Amrabat, who is coveted by several European. Bros, please, can you give us information about the replacement of Kepa? Okay. Yes, that information is not very clear. And like I said, I don't want to give information out that are not very clear. Okay, but I'll soon be doing that. Just give me a few minutes. I want that information to be very clear and confirmed. Then I'll let you know. Okay, we are new and we don't want to give out information that are not, we don't have evidence or we don't have proof or the source is not very clear to us. All right, he said Eric Ten Hag is also stepping up attempt to bolster his defense. Interest from Juventus and Atletico Madrid has threatened to throw a spanner in the works of United 26 million pursuit of Amrabat. As an alternative, the Daily Mail claimed that Ten Hag and co are assessing the possibility of signing Everton's Onana. Okay, so many things are happening. Many things are happening right now as we speak. Many clubs, even though the league has started, many clubs are still working hard to make sure that their squad will receive the best to start the season with. Yeah, many squad in the Premier League especially. Just a moment, I want to refer to the question you asked right now regarding the goalkeeper. Right now, as it stands, I believe that the keeper that we will need for the backup, we will need a backup keeper for Sanchez. Okay, but the news, like I told you earlier on, as I'm searching right now, there's no confirmation of what I'm looking for. There's no confirmation, and I don't want to mention his name because I don't believe that Chelsea will be going for that. I don't believe that Chelsea will be going for that. I don't believe that Chelsea will be going for that. So let me keep it like that. Once I have any concrete updates on a goalkeeper issue, I believe that you'll be one of the first to hear it, and you hear it from this channel. You'll be one of the first to hear it, and you hear it from this channel. So just stay tuned as we continue to have our discussion. As we continue to have our discussion and updates on other class. Burnley closed in on new striker Dodi Lukubakio in. Oh, come on. Is in England to complete a move from Hertha Berlin to Burnley, according to Sports One. The full Belgian international is due to sign a 4-year contract with the Clarets, shelling out an initial fee of just under £10 million. Yeah, like I told you, some of the other clubs are also trying to straighten up. They're trying to straighten up. This is for Arsenal. David Raya is in attendance at the Emirates Stadium this afternoon ahead of his move from Brentford to Arsenal, according to multiple reports. The Spaniard is due to complete a $3 million loan deal, which includes a $27 million option to buy from the Gunners at the end of the season. Raya will compete with Aaron Ramsdale for the number 1 spot in North London. The club are yet to announce the move officially, although it is presumed to be a matter of time. So you can see Arsenal is also working on their number 2 goalkeeper. Arsenal also working on their number 2 goalkeeper. The news that are coming in, I just want to get news that are reliable. The news that are reliable. Paris Saint-Germain have completed a signing of Ousmane Dembele from Barcelona. The Jet Hill winger, whose move to Barca back in 2017 made him one of the most expensive signings of all time, heads to Paris in a deal worth just £43.5 million. Dembele, 26, has been ravaged by injuries in recent years, but he still leaves the Nou camp with a respectable record of 40 goals in 185 matches, not to mention a boatload of assists. Okay. The latest news on Kepa. Kepa on the verge of Real Madrid move. That's our goalkeeper. That's our goalkeeper. That was the news earlier today. But as of this evening, he said he preferred Real Madrid. He preferred to be in Real Madrid instead. Preferred to be in Real Madrid. Let's get back to our news, our main issue. Chelsea. Chelsea. We want to be able to get our followers the latest news updates. I'm sorry, by the time I lift my head up, your message is already gone. But I'll try to read it out. Bro, please, can you give us information about the replacement of Kepa? Okay. Caicedo has shown his loyalty to Chelsea FC, and we should not delay again. Let us get the deal over line because, yes, you are right, my brother. You are very right. We don't need to delay the deal any longer. You are very right. Caicedo really showed loyalty. That is what we want from players. This guy is already a legend. He is already a legend. He showed loyalty to the club, to Chelsea. He is a man that can stand by his word. A man that can stand by his word. I love the guy. I'm beginning to fall in love with the guy because he made it very clear. You can imagine, Liverpool is not a small club. Liverpool is a traditional club. Liverpool, they are a traditional club. They have history, even more than Chelsea. More than Chelsea. For him to stand his ground and say, look, I have a word with Chelsea and I want to maintain my word with them. For me, this guy is already a legend and we need to do everything possible to get this deal done. We need to do everything possible to get this deal done. We cannot afford to disappoint this guy and his agent. And the agent, his management, they are very good. If it's another club or another agent, they would have taken, after all, it's about money. It's about money. But this guy made it very clear. He said his idol is Kante. He has been idolizing Kante for many years. And so he wants to step into the shoes of Kante. You see, loyalty. He will go very far. And that is why we are giving him a long-term deal, 8 years, plus additional one if he wants. That will be the end of the 8 years. 8 years deal we are offering him because this is a guy that is coming with, good heart, good mind. Good heart and good mind. That such we want. These days, it's difficult to find a player that can say, oh, I'm playing for this team because I love the team. Most of the players that we have now, in most of the clubs, they are playing for the money. They are playing for the money. But this guy made it very clear, I am in because I love the club. He loved the club. That is loyalty. That is loyalty. I'm sorry, just a moment. I'm trying to get you all the news that you needed to get. I'm trying to get you all the news. All the news that you need to get. The latest ones, of course. That is what I'm still looking on my system and going through, I want to give you a reliable news from a reliable source. Reliable source. Okay? Yeah. Okay. This is the latest. So the West London club are sorting out the final terms of the deal. We are sorting out what? The final terms of the deal after agreeing to a better Liverpool 111 million pound offer that was accepted this week. We are now doing what? If we are trying to agree on the final terms of the deal. Final terms, that is the latest. Chelsea are working on the final terms. Telegraph. So I understand Chelsea are expected to pay 115 million pounds, inclusive of add-ons for Caicedo, who will sign a long-term deal. And like we know already, the deal is about 8 years. So they are working on the final terms now. They've been working on these final terms for so long, you know. So I don't want to hear the final terms again. We want the deal to be announced. We want the deal to be announced. Chelsea fans, we can't continue to be waiting. We want this deal to be announced now. Now. You know, from a reliable source, Chelsea have managed to secure the funds to sign the Ecuadorian player and will sign him on a contract until 2031. Reliable journalist Melissa, I'm trying to mention my sources now, Melissa Reddy, who were in saying they needed to eclipse Liverpool's 111 million pounds offer, plus compensate Brighton for dragging a deal after the deadline. Do you see this? We are going to pay the 150 million pounds and we'll still need to compensate Brighton. No wonder. You see, the truth are coming out gradually. The truth are coming out gradually. So, okay. So we still need to compensate. After paying the 150 million pounds, Chelsea will still have to find a way of compensating Brighton for dragging a deal after the deadline. Now I see. Money speaks, man. You have money, you can achieve anything you want to achieve. Money speaks, money talks. And Brighton is making good use of the moment to drain Chelsea. Brighton are making good use, of course, if it's you, what will you have done? And let me remind you, tomorrow's game, I'll be here. I'll be giving you live commentary. Tomorrow's game, I'll be here and I'll be giving you live commentary. So stay glued to your set. I'll be giving you live commentary from here, wherever you are. So Chelsea is to pay compensation for dragging on the deal after the deadline. Last night was the deadline. And because we could not meet up with the deadline and Liverpool brought their bid, and Brighton has to, drive them away based on the fact that the player himself, we want to watch. Okay, I don't want YouTube can just terminate my this thing, but I will see how we can do it. We will try. We will see if we can be giving you the excerpts, or maybe it will delay. Maybe a minute after the goal is scored, then you will now see the goal. We'll see how we can do it. Okay, all right. You see, so right now we have to pay a compensation to Brighton. That figure is not yet out. It's a reliable journalist, Melissa already has also weighed in saying Chelsea needed to eclipse Liverpool's bid by paying 115 million pounds plus compensate Brighton for dragging a deal after their deadline. As expected, they are doing whatever it takes to get Moises Caicedo, their primary target. As expected. Oh my goodness. Thank you very much. Thank you. Surely he'll be there. The deal will go through. The deal will go through. So don't worry. Okay? Yes, the deal will surely go through. The deal will go through. If Chelsea are primed to go to 115 million pounds, it is as below. They needed to eclipse Liverpool's 111 million pounds offer plus compensate Brighton for dragging a deal after their deadline. As expected, they are doing whatever it takes to get Caicedo the primary target. That is the latest. You have been asking what is happening. What is happening? Now I got you the latest from Selorm's blog. Only on this channel. You can try every other channel. You might not have this information now. Like I told you, I want to be right here. I want to be giving you fresh updates. This is fresh news to you. We have to pay compensation to Brighton for dragging or delaying after the deadline. No wonder. So that is what they are working on now. How much compensation? That is also another issue. As we now know the terms of the agreement with the player, that is going to be an 8-year deal. How much for the compensation right now? We are still waiting for announcement. Yes, I know my brother. My brother Romy Danho, I know. I'm also here because of the announcement. I am here because of the announcement. Okay? But like I said earlier on, it's possible that the announcement might not be made tonight. It's possible that maybe tomorrow. It's possible that it could be tomorrow during the match. It could be before the game starts. It could be halftime. It could be halftime or any time. Because as it stands right now, they are working hard. According to the news we are receiving, Todd Bowley and his team, they are working hard. They are working hard. Okay? They are working hard. So let's keep our fingers crossed. There is every possibility that we could get the announcement any moment from now. There is every possibility that we can have the announcement any moment from now. There is every possibility. Okay? Now, Brighton are also working to buy a player that in replacement of Caicedo. So Brighton are working to tie down Kaoru Mitoma to a new long-term contract to help ward off his many admirers. Bayern Munich are said to be keen on acquiring the player's services, while Arsenal are also eyeing up a move. But according to TalkSport, the Japan international is close to putting pen to paper on a fair deal at the Emirates Stadium. Keeping Mitoma will be a big boost for the South Coast club, who have already sold Alex McAllister to Liverpool this summer, with Caicedo expected to follow out the door. So Brighton already is aware that Caicedo is gone. Now they are only what is being discussed now is the terms of payment. What is being discussed now, to be very honest with you, is the terms of payment. You know, in Britain or in UK or in football terms, you can buy a player of 100 million, but you are not obliged to pay the full amount at the same time. You are not to pay the full amount. You can buy a player of 100 million pounds, okay? But that does not mean that you have to bring the whole 100 million before you go with the player. No. You can agree on payment terms. It can be in installment, okay? You can choose to pay 20 million. If the club agree with you, where you are buying the player from, you will have to negotiate with them. Okay, I want to pay 20 million in every 3 months, 20 million, 20 million, 20 million, or I want to pay 80 million. And the balance of the 20 million, I'll pay that in 2 years' time. Because you want to balance your books. So you are buying the player 100 million, but it does not mean that you are putting all the 100 million pounds on the table. You agree on terms. That is why even there are what they call add-ons, performance-based. If it's a striker, you can say, okay, if the player is able to score maybe 30 goals per season, we will add on 10 million pounds. Or if we qualify for Champions League, we are going to add on 10 million pounds. All those things are terms. You can agree with the club when you are buying their player. So you can negotiate everything. The player agreed to join you, but you need to agree on the terms of payment of the money. You can also choose to do all the payments. If it's 100 million, if you have it, you can tell them, okay, Especially if the player is very expensive. So, okay, I'm going to be paying you all the amounts. You say 100 million, I'm going to be paying you all. So therefore, reduce it to 80. You want all the money now, I'll give it to you, but I cannot pay you 100 million. I can give you 80 million cash. There's nothing like next month or next 2 months or next 3 months. I'm giving you all cash. I'm transferring all to you for the player. So instead of 100, I'm giving you 80. If not, then let's go this way. But why is Brighton doing this to Chelsea each time they engage each other? Yes, they are business people. Brighton, they are also into business. They are business people. And so, as they are business people, they also want to make good use of every of their resources. When the time comes for them to make money, they want to make it very big. They bought this guy how much? Less than 7 million euros or so. About 4 million pounds. And now they are selling him over 100 million. Everybody wants the money. It's our business. Football is our business. So it's not just our Brighton. And Chelsea also need to understand this deal, this Caicedo deal, we could have ended this deal long ago. It shouldn't be now. Long ago, we were dragging this, and Brighton made it very clear to us that the player is 100 million. We could have ended this game long ago. Tomorrow game, this guy would have been part of the game plan. But we kept dragging it. We were the one dragging it until it got to this level. So we don't blame Brighton alone. Yes. That is how it is. And like I was saying, they want to have their money. So you can negotiate with them. You want their player, they want their money. And unfortunately, Liverpool came in at the wrong time. They came in when we were about to just close the deal. Romeo Lavia is also there. Why Liverpool could not pay 50 million pounds for Romeo Lavia? Liverpool could not pay 50 million pounds for Romeo Lavia, but they quickly rushed in. When we are almost there, we were just about to. I just cannot believe it. Why not coming in long ago? Why this last minute? When you offered 43 million for Romeo Lavia, and Southampton made it very clear that this player is 50 million pounds. You offered 43. The moment Chelsea made a statement that we are coming in for Romeo Lavia, because you put in 3 bids. You already put in 3 bids and you failed. Chelsea now put in 52 million. Initially, we put in 48, and our 48 was rejected. Chelsea's 48 million pounds was rejected. They were coming with 52 plus add on 3. You now rush in that you want Caicedo. Immediately we say 100 million pounds. You said you are giving 110 or 111. What is this kind of bidding war? I think in a very long time, I've never heard it before. In a very long time. I don't know the last time there was this kind of bidding war about a player. 21-year-old midfielder. This is not even a striker. This is a defensive midfielder. This is a British record. My friend. So now we are certain that part of the negotiations or part of the deal or the agreement they need to have now with Brighton is the compensation. They need to have Brighton wants a compensation from Chelsea for delaying the deal or crossing the deal over the deadline date. Last night was the deadline, but because they had to drag it on, the news coming in right now suggests that Chelsea are primed to pay 150 million pounds plus a compensation for dragging a deal after the deadline. So we are paying Brighton another compensation in addition to the actual bid, and it's all part of the negotiations. So the delay is not just because of the actual fee or the documentation. And like I said, we might not have the here we go tonight. It might be tomorrow. It might be, yes, definitely. It might be tomorrow. It might be tomorrow. The here we go might be tomorrow. Just a moment. I need to work on this. Just a moment. The here we go might be tomorrow. Surprise. Yeah. The here we go might be tomorrow. And so, if it's going to be tomorrow, okay, thank you. The here we go might be tomorrow. It might be tomorrow during the match or before the match. It can also be in the morning, or it could also be this night. It's not too late yet. And as we are here, my friend, I am still here because of you. So let's see what happens next. And I'll be following up on the news, and I'll be giving you every latest news, every latest update. That is why I'm here. That is why I'm here, to be updating you on the happenings. I'm here to be doing just that for you, on every latest happenings. Okay? Yeah. Send your comments. I have predicted my team. Tomorrow's game, I predicted my team. What about you? Send me your prediction. Send your prediction. If you go to sleep, I'll also go to sleep. For the past 3 days, I've not slept yet. I'm here because of you. We are having a conversation. We are having a conversation. Okay? So I want to give you another news from West Ham. West Ham are eyeing up Martial. According to TalkSport, West Ham are considering a move for Anthony Martial of Manchester United. The Hammers have already agreed a £30 million deal to bring Harry Maguire to Upton Park, and have approached the Red Devils regarding the deal for Scott McTominay. Could Martial complete West Ham Manchester United raid? Martial, I'm not too sure if the French man would like to go to West Ham anyway, but that is up to them. That is up to them. I hope you can hear me. I removed my microphone. I don't know if you can hear me. Is my sound very loud and clear? Am I audible? Please let me know. Please let me know. And remember, tomorrow we'll be here live for the match. We'll be here live for the match. Tomorrow we'll be here live for the match. So join us tomorrow. We'll be here live for the match. Don't miss it. We'll be here live. Before even the match, we'll start our discussion before the match. Chelsea could sign Caicedo in the next... No, what we want is now. We don't want anything next 24 hours. That is an old news, sorry. Sorry about that. I'm looking for new updates. New updates for you. Yes, because that is why we are here. We want the latest. We don't want yesterday news. We want the latest news. We don't want yesterday news. We want the latest news, okay? And hey, you know Harry Kane is already in Bayern Munich. Harry Kane is already in Bayern Munich. Finally, Harry is in Bayern Munich. And tonight, it's expected that he will partake in tonight's game. I'm not too sure how the game is on it right now, but it's expected that he will partake in tonight's game. Harry Kane is finally in Bayern Munich. Daniel Levy, according to the statement he released, he did everything possible He did everything possible trying to make sure that Harry stays with them. But the guy has been so loyal for how many years? 19 good years in a club. 19 years with that club. Harry Kane has been with Tottenham for 19 good years. That is his childhood club. He grew in that club, became a man in that club. And he has not achieved anything. And he only got money, yes. But comes to silverware, what did he achieve in terms of silverware? So at this age, 30 years old now, 31, he needs to move on, man. He needs to move on. He needs a new challenge. Harry Kane needs a new challenge. And so I am in full support of that. Bayern is a place where he will win. He win the Bundesliga, and he can also win the Champions League. Bayern is a good place for him. He can easily win. Yeah. Don't go anywhere. We are with you. We are together here. We are with you and we are together. We are with you and we are together. I want to be giving you news, latest update, and that is why I'm here. I hope my sound is clear. Please let me know if my sound is not coming. Please let me know if my sound is not coming or is not very clear. Please let me know. I'm here at your service, so let me know if my sound is not very clear. I'm here because of you. Let me know if my sound is not coming. Okay? And like we heard earlier on, Chelsea had to pay a compensation to... We had to pay a compensation to Brighton. We had to pay a compensation to Brighton. I don't know how much that compensation is going to cost Chelsea as at now. But the deal is £115 million, 8-year contract for Caicedo. £115 million, 8 years deal on Caicedo. That is what we know so far. So, well, I personally think that Brighton, they are not asking for much because Chelsea, we are the reason, we are the cause of it. Brighton is not asking for much. We are the cause of it. This deal could have been concluded long ago, from last 2 weeks. When Brighton made their stance very clear, they made their stance very clear that all they want is the 100 million. They value their player at 100 million. So we are the reason why we are where we are right now. So I don't blame Brighton at all for asking for compensation. If that is what's delaying the deal now as we speak, the announcement as we speak, what is delaying the announcement as we speak is a compensation. Brighton are asking for compensation as we speak now. It's part of the reason why the whole day we've not been hearing anything. Part of the reason. So I will not blame Brighton for that. When they gave the deadline of midnight yesterday, why didn't we go in first with a better offer? Liverpool came in with a better offer. Luckily enough, the player himself, the player was Chelsea's savior. You know, it's the player that saved Chelsea's ass. The player saved us from serious embarrassment. Had it not been the player that was so loyal, that loved to be, he wanted to be in Chelsea, had it not been the player himself, why? So what were we thinking? What was was Chelsea hierarchy thinking of? Had it not been that the player came out boldly to say, no, 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 Brighton, no, I have already made a verbal agreement with Chelsea. Sorry. If not that, what would have happened? If not that, what? Look, sometimes we take certain things for granted. And that is exactly what happened yesterday. I'm happy we are in this situation, honestly. We will learn from it. Chelsea Football Club will learn from it. You want something, you want to get it, you go in for it. You pay the amount. The thing doesn't belong to you. It belongs to someone. The person is saying, this is the amount I want for it. And you are there dragging your feet. You say, you don't, no, I cannot pay this. You are overvaluing the player. Is it your property? It's my property. If I'm overvaluing it, is it your property? It's mine. Okay, Romeo Lavia is 50 million pounds. We offered 52, add on 53, extra 3. What are we waiting for to get him now? The whole of today, according to Southampton, they've not heard any news from Chelsea. There has not been any news from Chelsea regarding Romeo Lavia the whole of today. As we speak, you offered 52 million pounds to Southampton with add-ons 3 million pounds yesterday. The whole of today, there has not been any news to Southampton yet. They are not sure whether you are serious, you are coming in seriously or not. You are waiting for Liverpool to pop up there again. Then you will now rush in again. What are you doing to yourself? What are we doing, Chelsea? We are doing ourselves disservice, a very great disservice. Why won't we just close that deal and know that we have settled that one? If this one is still dragging, why can't we just close that? Why can't we just close that? What are we waiting for? We are here, and before you realize it, Man City also coming for Caicedo. Man City, very soon another team will come in and beat a bigger, because as the league started, injuries. Just today, Arsenal, this player? One of their new signings already got injured this afternoon. One of their new signings got injured this afternoon. Very soon they will be back in the market looking for a midfielder. Then they will now bring 130 million pounds. Once they bring 130 million pounds, now what are we going to be saying? Because as the league the Premier League started now, that is how teams are beginning to assess their strength. Every team, this first game, will make every coach they are beginning to assess their strength and their weaknesses. If we are not able to get this deal done today, tomorrow, between now and tomorrow, if this deal is not gone through, then Chelsea should better forget it. We better forget it. We cannot continue to be dragging this thing for so long. If this deal could not go through tonight, tomorrow, before our match against Liverpool, we better forget it. This is not good for us. This is not good for us. No. This is not. Chelsea, during the Abramovich time, it's not like this. We signed 3-4 players at the same time. 3-4 players at the same time. Yeah. Right now, we are just doing ourselves this service. Complete that deal. Romeo Lavia deal, complete that deal. You have already offered the amount that exceeded the expectation of what Southampton was asking for. Southampton requested for 50 million pounds. We have offered to give them 52 million pounds and add-ons, 3 million add-ons. Yet the whole of today, Chelsea hierarchy have not spoken to Southampton. We have not spoken anything to Southampton yet. What are we waiting for to complete that deal? We are just keeping our fans, our supporters in suspense, breaking hearts, giving people sleepless nights. Come on, man. Come on, Chelsea. No. This is not good for us. Come on, come on. No, no, no. This is not good for us, Chelsea. Please. Please. No. This is not what we want at this season. We were expecting to start the season with full strength. Chelsea, we were expecting to start the season with full strength. You know that? We were expecting to start the season with full strength. That is what we were expecting. We all were thinking by now our squad would have been complete. Caicedo at the midfield there with Enzo Fernandez. We were expecting that Caicedo would be there by now. Even when the news came out that we even bid for Romeo Lavia, some of us were dreaming of Romeo Lavia, Caicedo, Enzo Fernandez in that midfield, in the center of that midfield against Liverpool. That is what we were dreaming of. Please, if my voice is not coming, if my sound is not very clear, let me know. Send it to me in the comment section, please. I'm sorry, but I'm getting angry. I'm getting furious. Because come to think of it, we are our own problem, Chelsea. We are our own problem. We are our own problem, Chelsea. Yes, we are our own problem. This deal of Caicedo, how long ago did we start negotiating? The player himself made it very clear that Chelsea began to negotiate with him from May, June, July, August, September. Right? Where are we now? We are in August, right? May, June, July, August, 4 months. 4 months. We have been negotiating with this guy for 4 good months. 4 good months. So what happened? We've been negotiating with this guy for 4 good months. Four good months. You see? Please send your comments. Send your comments. I want to hear from you. Send your comments. I want to hear from you all. I want to hear from you all. Send your comments. Like I told you, our channel is a new channel, so we are still working on things. I'm now testing most of the things today, so forgive me. Yes. Now I just located out few things. I'm trying to work out things to be able to reply to your comments, as I have to be doing, not just by saying it. Yeah. 4 good months we were negotiating for this deal. 4 months. 4 good months. Oh, come on. Come on. Why, Chelsea? Why? Tell me why. Tell me why. Well, we are still here and we are waiting on that news. I want to get that news for you. Yes, we are here and I want to get you the news that you needed to receive. The good news that you have been waiting for. The good news that you have been waiting for. And otherwise, in about 15 minutes, maybe we need to just let go and have a rest. And by the time we come back tomorrow or later in the night, if there's any update, you'll still hear it from us. Maybe that is what we need to do. Yes, because waiting and there's no news and we're online. I believe some of you are very busy. Some of you are very, very busy. So I might have to let you go. But tomorrow I'll be live with the match. Tomorrow we'll be live with the match. We'll be live with the match. We'll try and see if we can telecast it. If we can get the link and telecast it, so long as YouTube will not strike us, we'll do our best for you. And if there's any update between now and tomorrow, I am not sleeping. I'll still be online trying to make my research, and I'll be updating you. I will be updating you. I'll be updating you. Send your comments, your recommendations, share the video, share the clip, please. Click on that share button. Click on that share button and share it. I'm still here. Click on that share button and try and share our video, please. We'll appreciate it. We appreciate your comments so far. We want to let you know that we are here to give you the best that we can. And so if there's any latest update, you'll be the first to get it from us. Share the video. Share the video. Let the video go viral. I gave you my predicted lineup, and let me go over it again. My predicted lineup for tomorrow game. Tomorrow game against Liverpool, my predicted lineup. Let me go over it again. Sanchez in goal post. Ben Chilwell, left back. Levi Colwill and Thiago Silva at the center of the defense. Then Reece James on our right back. Then I have Gallagher and Enzo at the center of the midfield. Center of the field. Then I have Modric, Chukwuemeka and Sterling. Then Jackson as our striker. Jackson as a striker. And like I said earlier on, Sterling, I would have preferred Maatsen in that position for Sterling, but because of experience, I would like Sterling to be there because of experience. Yeah. Sanchez, Chilwell, Colwill, Thiago Silva, Reece James, Gallagher, Enzo, Modric, Chukwuemeka, and Sterling and Jackson. And I'm predicting 2-1 as a scoreline. 2-1 as a scoreline. 2-1 as a scoreline. You can also predict your lineup and predict your scoreline. Let me see who wins tomorrow. Predict your scoreline. I want to know where you are watching from. Please let me know where you are watching from. If you are in Africa, you are in Ghana, you are in Nigeria, you are in the UK. Earlier this morning, I had a lot of calls and messages from UK. So let me know where you are from, where you are messaging from. I will appreciate it so that if we are preparing some gifts for our faithful followers, we will know where to direct the gifts to. Yes, it's very important. We want to encourage you as you are also encouraging us. So let us know where you are coming from, you are commenting from. Let us know in the comment section there. We would like to know. Predicted lineup, predict your own lineup for tomorrow's game against Liverpool. And let me know the scoreline that you think. That's beautiful. You are watching from Nigeria. That's great, my brother. My brother, boy Solomon. That's great. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, my brother. That's great. As we know now that you are from Nigeria, any good thing, we cannot be here alone and having fun alone. Any good thing that we receive, we want to share. We know that some of the goods are also good in Nigeria. Maybe very soon, this season, one of the games, if your prediction comes true, something can hit you in Nigeria. Yeah, something small that you can go and buy a bottle of beer, a bottle of, is it Star beer or whatever? That wouldn't be bad, my brother, right? So share the video. Let the video go viral. Okay, let this channel go viral. Promote us, help us to promote us. As a loyal follower, as a loyal follower, help us and promote us. And when things are beginning to flow, you'll be part of it, you will enjoy it. As you are watching from Nigeria, at least a bottle of Star to watch your next game next week wouldn't be bad. You understand it? That is what we can do for ourselves. We are a family. You predict 2-0 in favor of Chelsea. Wow. I pray. I pray also that tomorrow be here. We'll watch it together. We'll watch it together. Even if it's a commentary, 2-0, that would be great. I pray so. So share the video. Let the video get to as many people that can, watch it. And let the channel go viral. This is a new channel made purposely for you. It's a new channel. We are just about 2 weeks old. And we are, we are reporting from all the way from Malaysia, Southeast Asia. We are reporting from Malaysia, Southeast Asia. This place, the time now is 4 a.m. 4:05 a.m. And I'm here because of you. I am here because of you, okay? I'm here because of you. And I'm enjoying myself because you are with me. My brothers, it's well. It's well. I don't feel like leaving you. I want to be giving you updates. So tell me where you are watching from. Our brother Boyisa is watching from Nigeria and he's predicting 2-0. Yes, let me know where you are watching from and what is your prediction for tomorrow's game. Liverpool, Chelsea. What is your prediction for tomorrow's game? Tell me your own prediction for tomorrow's game and where you are watching from. I want to hear from you. Yes, quickly, let's go. I predicted 2-1 in favor of Chelsea. Our brother Boyi says 2-0 in favor of Chelsea. So where are you watching from and what is your prediction? And my predicted lineup is Chilwell, Sanchez first of all in the goalpost. Sanchez in the goalpost. Ben Chilwell on the left back. Levi Colwill and Thiago Silva. Then Reece James on the right back. Then we have Gallagher and Enzo at the midfield. They have Modric, Chukwuemeka, and Sterling. Sterling because of experience. I want Sterling because of experience. Then our striker is Nicholas Jackson. So I am suspecting the coach might bring in Maatsen in place of Sterling. But whichever way, Maatsen or Sterling on that right flank. And I predicted 2-1 in favor of Chelsea. What is your prediction? Let me know as a Chelsea fan. Let me know your own prediction. Okay? Let me know your own prediction. It's a great night. I'm happy to be here tonight with you. I'm very happy. Liverpool play 5 matches in preseason. Like I said earlier on, 5 matches in preseason. Chelsea also play 5 matches in the same preseason. Liverpool scored 18 goals. They scored 18 goals. And Chelsea scored 13 goals in the preseason. 13 goals in preseason. Now, Liverpool conceded 11 goals. They scored 18 and conceded 11. Chelsea scored 13 and conceded 5. They conceded 5. Liverpool won 3, lost 1 and draw 1. Chelsea won 3 and draw 2. In your own analysis, who has the better defense or the best defense? And who has the best attack? Remember, Liverpool, they scored 18 goals, right? But they conceded 11. And Chelsea scored 13 goals and conceded, 5. They both had 3 wins. But Liverpool had 1 loss and Chelsea had 2 draws. Liverpool had 1 loss, 1 draw. Chelsea had 2 draws. So in your own opinion, who has the best defense and who has the best attack? We understand both teams have problems at the midfield. But Liverpool's problem at the midfield is much more worse than Chelsea. Liverpool midfield, they tend to lose balls easily. Chelsea can win this match right from the midfield. You're watching from Liberia. Chelsea will beat Liverpool 2-1. Great. Just as I also predicted, 2-1. God bless you, my brother. I really appreciate it. All the way from Liberia. Wow. So we cut across Nigeria, Liberia, everywhere. That's great. I hope you subscribe to the channel. Share the video as well. Share it. Let your friends see the video. Share the video for me, please. Let your friends and people around you, let them know about this new channel. This is a new channel. We are just about 2 weeks old. So share the video. Like the video. Subscribe to the channel. And click on that notification button. Click on that notification button so that in case of any new update, you'll be the first to get to know about it. Please. You are watching all the way from Liberia. That's great. Tell us where you are watching from also. And predict your own scoreline. We want to hear from you. Okay? So both teams play 5 games. Liverpool scored 18, drew 1, lost 1, win 3. Chelsea scored 13, concede 5, win 3, draw 2. Who has the best defense and who has the best attack? The midfield, I know both teams have problem. At the midfield, we know that both teams have problem at the midfield, right? Yes, but I still believe that Chelsea's midfield is better. You are watching from what? Where? Uganda. Oh my goodness. All the way from, so we cut across the continent of Africa. We have Nigeria, we have Liberia, now we have Uganda. My brother, give me your predicted lineup, if possible, and tell me the score line. 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 That's great. Give me the score, your predicted lineup and give me the score line, okay? My brother from Abet from Uganda. That's great. That is very great. So both teams play 5 games in preseason. Both teams played 5 games in preseason, right? And as they play 5 games in preseason, Liverpool scored 18 goals and conceded 11. They conceded 11 goals. Chelsea scored 13 goals and conceded 5. Liverpool won 3 matches, drew 1 and lost 1. Chelsea also played 3 matches, won 3 and draw 2. Looking at these statistics, which team do you think will come on top tomorrow? Let me know your prediction. Who has the best defense and who has the best attack? In my own opinion, Liverpool front 3, they are very dangerous. They can score anytime. The front 3. Liverpool's front 3 are very dangerous. Very dangerous. The problem they have is in their midfield. It's their midfield that they have a problem. And Chelsea, our front 3, they are not bad. As at now, our front, even though we lost Nkuku. We lost Nkuku. You are predicting 3-1 to Chelsea. That's great. We hope so. 3-1. That's great. 3-1 to Chelsea. My brother OPJ Abet from Uganda. You are predicting 3-1. That is great. Well, we'll see tomorrow. Tomorrow we'll be live. We'll be live here. You know, the match will be here live. Before the match will start, we'll be here. So you join us tomorrow. And let's see who wins tomorrow. 3-1, you predicted. That's great. Okay? Yes. That is great. So who has the best defense and who has the best attack? Liverpool. Both teams have issues at the midfield anyway. That is the reason why we are fighting over Caicedo and Romeo Lavia. Share the video for me. Share the video for me. Share the video for me and click on the like button. Okay? So Chelsea's attack, we attack in a block form. We attack together. Chelsea's team, the way we are operating right now is that we attack as a block. Chelsea attack as a block. We take on our opponents, together, and we press them hard. We play fast game. The Chelsea's game, I think Pochettino, there's one tactic that I like about him is that he doesn't play a slow game. He plays fast game, speed game. As they move the ball fast. They don't hold on to the ball. They don't. So if your defense, I believe that Liverpool's defense tomorrow, they're going to have a big problem. If from what we watched from how do you call it, the game against Dortmund, Chelsea versus Dortmund, that game, if you watch that game very, very carefully, Chelsea was supposed to win that match. We were supposed to win that match, but for one or two mistakes and for Nkuku's injury. Chelsea was supposed to win that match because we were playing a very beautiful game, attacking with speed. We play in block, and we have a dangerous counter attack. You understand it? But in Liverpool, their midfield is weak. They end up losing balls, a lot of balls at the midfield. You can go back and watch their matches carefully. They lose a lot of balls at the midfield. So if Chelsea can take advantage and press them hard, they'll be losing balls at the midfield and we can counter them. Because if we are not very careful and the ball gets to the front three of the Liverpool the attack, their front three is very dangerous. Liverpool's front three are very, very dangerous. So we need to be very careful. We need to press them at the midfield. Send me your predictions. For tomorrow's game, Liverpool versus Chelsea. I want to know your scoreline. My predicted lineup: Chelsea in goal post. Sanchez in goal post. Ben Chilwell on the left wing. Ben Chilwell at the left side of defense. Reece James at the right side of defense. Levi Colwill and Thiago Silva at the center of the defense. Gallagher and Enzo at midfield. Modric and Chukwuemeka and Sterling. Then Jackson as our main striker. Our subs are Kepa, Trevoh Chalobah, Disasi, Malo Gusto, Marco Cucurella, Maatsen, Andre Santos, Noni Madueke. That is our subs, our substitute there. And remember, this time around, every team can make up to 5 substitutions. The new rule, we can make up to 5 substitutions. So you can predict your own. Give me your prediction for tomorrow. Let me hear from you. Our brother Albert from Uganda says 3-1 Chelsea. 3-1 Chelsea. And then our brother Mark from Liberia, he predicted 2-1, just as I predicted also 2-1. Then our brother Boy Solomon from Nigeria predicted 2-0 from Nigeria. I want to hear from you also. Where are you watching us from? Talk to us. Where are you watching us from? Let us know where you are watching us from. Yeah. We've been here 1 hour plus now. 1 hour, 30 minutes already. And so by the next, I wanted to go 15 minutes ago, but I'm still enjoying my conversation with you. So talk to me as we wait for the news, the long-awaited news. We are still waiting for the news. That is the reason why we are here. Let's see whether that news will come in. I am hoping that between now and tomorrow's match, the news should come up. It could be announced during the match about Caicedo and Romeo Lavia. Caicedo could be announced before the match or within the match. It could be halftime. During the halftime, it could be a surprise to everyone to destabilize the Liverpool squad. It could be before the game. Right now as we speak, anything can still happen. Anything can still happen as we speak. It's not too late yet. I believe that anything can still happen. Yes. Anything can still happen. Because the terms for the player is already out. We are told the player will be signing 8-year contract, 8 years deal. That will take him to 2031 with an option for another year. The player is going to sign 8 good years contract. That's a long deal. 8 years contract that will take him through to 2031. And Chelsea is offering £115 million. And as we are hearing, a few minutes ago, we had a news. That apart from the £150 million, Chelsea had to pay compensation to Brighton for delaying the deal. So £150 million plus compensation. I believe that is what is even keeping us from hearing the news by now. £150 million plus compensation. That in addition to compensation. So we wait to see if by the close before midnight in UK, if there's no news, that means that we should be waiting to hear the news before our match against Liverpool. Send me your predictions. If you are still with me, send me your predictions for the match against Liverpool, if you have not done so yet, and share the video. Reacting to Caicedo's decision to snub Liverpool, ex-Anfield captain Jamie Redknapp said, "It's been astonishing what has happened these past few days. I thought I'd seen it all with football transfers. I'm obviously hugely biased on this one, but this is astonishing for me. I didn't think I'd seen a situation like this." This is a legend speaking about Caicedo's decision to snub Liverpool. He said normally Liverpool would always win this one. They turned their attention from Romeo Lavia a couple of days ago, and now they've turned their attention to Caicedo. I woke up and I thought it was inevitable. I was very happy with that one. But to hear the news he's turned Liverpool down, I will believe it when I see it, and when I see him in a Chelsea shirt, I find it quite astonishing. This is a Liverpool legend. If you have not heard it clearly, let me read it for you again, for you to get ready. You see, as he dey pain them, he dey sweet us. As he dey sweet us, now so he dey pain them. If you know the song, I'm not a musician. As he dey pain them, he dey sweet us. As he dey sweet us, he dey pain them. Listen to Liverpool legend Harry Redknapp, what he said, reacting to Caicedo's decision to snub Liverpool. Ex-Anfield captain Jamie Redknapp said, "It's been astonishing what has happened these past few days. I thought I'd seen it all with football transfers. I'm obviously hugely biased on this one, but this is astonishing for me. I didn't think I'd seen a situation like this. Normally, Liverpool would always win this one. They turned their attention from Romeo Lavia a couple of days ago, and now they've turned their attention to Caicedo. I woke up and I thought it was inevitable. I was very happy with that one. But to hear the news he turned Liverpool down, I will believe it when I see it, and when I see him in Chelsea shirt, I find it quite astonishing." This is a Liverpool legend making this statement. He said, "I get the attraction of Chelsea. I really do. But in terms of the history of the club, I am amazed. Especially when you are turning down Jurgen Klopp, who has been there for so long and could have joined a former Brighton teammate, Alexis McAllister. I thought it would be a perfect move." This is what the legend has said. This is what the legend has said about Caicedo turning down Liverpool. Well, but the player had made his decision. You cannot force him to be with you. Harry Redknapp, or whatever you call yourself, you are a legend in Liverpool. You are not a legend in Brighton. You are not a legend in Liverpool. Neither are you a legend in Chelsea. So you can say whatever you want to say. We are Chelsea. And the player is ours to take. Right now, what is delaying the announcement, I believe, is the compensation for Brighton. I believe it's a compensation because Brighton, they finished their game long ago. How many hours ago the game ended in their favor? And so the announcement was supposed to be made. But as it stands right now, as we are being told that Chelsea are to compensate Brighton for the delay. Brighton set a deadline date and they have to postpone the deadline date because of Chelsea. So Chelsea now have to pay a compensation in addition to the £150 million as we are hearing. And the player is supposed to sign a deal of 8 years. The deal that will take him from now until 2031 with an option of 1 year to renew. With an option of 1 year to renew. That will make it 9 years. If they are to exercise that option, that will make it 9 years contract. That is a big hell of deal, you know. But right now we are still waiting for the good news. We are still waiting to hear or to get the latest updates. Our sources made it very clear that the news could come in any moment from now, or it could be tomorrow during the game. Because right now no one could tell what exactly the problem is. Send us your comments, send us your predictions. We are still here, and we should be leaving you in about how many minutes time? We've been here for the past almost 2 hours now. We've been here for so long. So send us your prediction also. We've been here for 106 minutes. So that is 1 hour, 36 minutes we've been here. Send us your predictions for the match tomorrow. Let us know where you are watching from. Wherever you are watching us from, let us know. We are here because of you. Where I am right now is 4:26 a.m. I have not slept the past 3 days. And I'm here because of you. So let me know where you are watching me from. Let me know your comments, what you think. This is a new channel. This is a new channel for you. We want to bring you every latest update, every latest news. So let's hear from you. Send us your predictions for tomorrow. What do you think? So far, so good. We are only waiting for the good news to come true. Right? That was great. Yes, Caicedo. We are here and we are waiting on that great news to happen. It's the only reason why we are here. So we want to hear from you. Tell us your opinion. And let me bring you this brief news also. Cristiano Ronaldo suffers a brutal challenge from ex-Chelsea star Koulibaly. Yeah, I think that match is already over and Ronaldo won that cup. Ronaldo's club won that cup. That match is already over. For those of you that are interested in knowing about Ronaldo in the Arabian League, I think he suffered an injury from a tackle from a former Chelsea star, Koulibaly, in the final cup in Saudi Arabia. That game is already over. That game is already over. We are still waiting to hear from you. Oh, what is happening here? Let me get it. There's a news here. It's a Liverpool owner, John W. Henry, flies in for Chelsea meeting amid Moses Caicedo transfer fury. Led by principal owner John W. Henry, member of the... Oh, come on. Fenway Sports Group have flown to London to take in the club's opening game at Stamford Bridge. Okay. Liverpool officials are already in London. There could be a frosty atmosphere in the Chelsea boardroom on Sunday afternoon. Really? Sunday afternoon over the Moses Caicedo transfer battle with Liverpool owners in town, led by principal owner John W. Henry. Members of the Fenway Sports Group have flown to London to take in the club's opening game at Stamford Bridge. The whole Liverpool boardroom staffs are in London. The whole Liverpool boardroom staff, they are in London. Wow. You see? They left the USA in the belief that a British record bid of £110 million will be securing the services of Brighton's midfield enforcer Caicedo. But now they could miss out on the Ecuadorian international, with Chelsea owner Todd Boehly gazumping Liverpool with £115 million offer in the belief that the player would prefer to move to the King's Road. You see? And for good measure, Bole is also ready to outgun Liverpool for another transfer target, Southampton's Romeo Lavia. It has left John W. Henry and the rest of the Anfield board frustrated and unhappy over how the Caicedo transfer business with Brighton has been conducted. They felt they had a good working relationship with the South Coast club, having signed Argentine World Cup winner Alex McAllister and seeing James Milner move in the opposite direction. Brighton has set a deadline for any bids, with Liverpool's arriving just before the closure, and one that was accepted by the Seagulls. But the knowledge that Caicedo preferred to join them, Chelsea have since indicated they are willing to bid £115 million for the player, in addition to submitting £55 million offer for Saint Star Lavia. It means that the atmosphere in the Stamford Bridge boardroom and director's box could be tense as both clubs, American owners, come face to face. Yes. That will be interesting tomorrow. Henry's last attendance at Liverpool match came in April, when the Reds beat West Ham 2-1 at the London Stadium, thanks to goals from Cody Gakpo and Joel Matip. Whatever happens with the pursuit of Caicedo and Lavia, there are sure to be talks held between Jurgen Klopp and FSG, with the German mindful of the shortage of numbers the Reds have in midfield at the start of the season, following the departure of Milner, Jordan Henderson, Fabinho, Naby Keita, and Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain. McAllister and Dominic have arrived, but the defensive midfield position remains a priority. Whatever happens with the pursuit of Caicedo and Lavia. Wow. So the entire Liverpool boardroom staff from America, the entire owners, they are in London right now for tomorrow's game. And you know our owners are also Americans. Liverpool owners are also Americans. So tomorrow, the suggestion is that tomorrow the VIP box, the VIP sitting area will be very, very tensed. It will be a very tense situation in that area. Well, we wait to see what happens there. Yeah. So this is a fight between Americans. It's not our business. Liverpool owners are Americans. Chelsea owners are Americans. So that we cannot separate their fight. We will leave them in the box there to fight. Yes, because if the Liverpool owners, they are all now in London, waiting for tomorrow's match, want to sit in the same boardroom area, want to sit in the same place where the VIPs are, whatever that will happen is up to them. But Chelsea, we are determined. We are determined. We are determined. So that is the latest now. I'm trying to give you more news. Wherever you are, please let me know where you are watching from. Let me know where you are watching us from. Subscribe to the channel if you have not yet subscribed. Click on the notification button so that when we are online, you'll be the first to be notified. Any update, any latest update, will be the first to be notified. You can also send your prediction for tomorrow's game. What do you think? Chelsea, Liverpool, what is your prediction? I predicted 2-1. Some of our brothers also predicted. So predict. What is your prediction? Watching from United States of America. Wow, my brother, God bless you. Thank you so much for joining us from America. That's great. What is your prediction for tomorrow? Let us know your prediction for tomorrow. Let's know your prediction for tomorrow, my brother. We want to know. Chelsea, Liverpool tomorrow. I predicted, I even brought my own lineup. I predicted my lineup. Sanchez in goalpost. Chilwell, Cowell, Silva, and James at defense. I take it again. Goalkeeper Sanchez that we bought recently from Brighton will be our number one keeper tomorrow. Ben Chilwell on the left wing. Reece James on the right wing of defense. Then we have Levi Colwill and Thiago Silva at the center of defense. In midfield, I have Gallagher and Enzo. Midfield, I have Gallagher and Enzo. Then I have Modric, Chukwuemeka, and Sterling. I brought in Sterling because I felt that we needed experience on that part of the field. We needed experience there. That's why I brought in Sterling. Otherwise, I would have preferred Maatsen. Then we have Jackson as our main striker. So you can also predict your lineup for tomorrow's Chelsea game against Liverpool. If you're a Chelsea fan, predict the lineup. If you're a Liverpool fan, tell me what you think, your squad. Who and who do you think you should start the game? Who and who do you think should start the game? Predict it and tell me your predicted, the score line. As you're watching it from America, United States of America, tell me the score line for tomorrow's game. I want to hear from you. Wow, so beautiful. All the way from America. So we have Africa, we have America. And I'm reading the news. I'm from Malaysia. I'm from Malaysia. In fact, I am in Malaysia. Let me put it that way, Southeast Asia. Yes. It's 4:36 a.m. here, and I'm still not sleeping. I'm still awake because of you. That is beautiful, right? Yeah. For the past 3 days, we've not been sleeping. We want to get every latest news. We don't want to miss out. We don't want you to hear the news when people have already heard it. That is why I'm still asking you to predict. I'm still asking you, to subscribe to the channel. Subscribe to the channel and on the notification button, so that in case there's any latest update, you'll be the first to get to know. Once we update, you hear the notification bell, then you quickly check it. Be the first to know. Be the first to know every detail, everything that will happen on the internet regarding football. And this blog or this channel is not just about football. When you go to our channel, you see a lot of videos there. You see a lot of videos there also. So don't just watch football and go. You see a lot of beautiful videos there. Very beautiful videos from Malaysia. Share the channel, share the videos, and let us hear from you from the comment section. Let us hear from you from the comment section. Predict your own lineup as well. Okay? Yeah. So I was reading the news from Liverpool. The owners are in town. Liverpool owner John W. Henry flies in for Chelsea meeting amid Moises Caicedo transfer fury. So tomorrow, they'll all be there to watch the match. The entire boardroom members of Liverpool, led by the principal owner, John W. Henry. Members of the Fenway Sports Group have flown to London to take in the club's opening game at Stamford Bridge. So tomorrow, Stamford Bridge will be, I don't know how to say it, but it will be tough. And I'll be here tomorrow. I'll be right here. Join me tomorrow and let's watch the game together. Join me tomorrow and let's watch the game together. I'll be here and I'll be giving you commentary right from here. YouTube might not permit me to telecast it live, but I'll see how I can be, maybe delayed match. I'll be a little, if I can delay it a little, maybe a minute delay or something. But let's be here together. As you predict, let's be here together and watch the match together. Yeah. Let's be here together and watch the match together. We are still waiting to see whether this news will come in before we go. We are still waiting to see whether we're going to hear it. Here we go. Because we now know that Brighton are demanding for compensation from Chelsea. Apart from the £150 million, they are also making a demand of compensation. They want Chelsea to compensate them for the delay. They want Chelsea to compensate them for the delay. Okay? Yes. In about 20 minutes, I should be leaving you. In about 20 minutes from now, I should be leaving you to take a rest. In about 20 minutes from now. So that tomorrow we'll be strong to watch the match together. I believe the announcement did not come into this night at all. Tomorrow before the game or during the game, the expected announcement will be made. before the game or during the game, the expected announcement will be made. So don't be disturbed, don't be worried. This player, Caicedo, is for Chelsea to take. Caicedo is for Chelsea to do or to take. We have already gotten the player. It's all about the paperwork and the money. Terms of payment matters a lot. Like I was saying before, terms of payment. You can buy a player of 100 million, but you also have to agree on the terms of payment. Are you paying the full amount, or you're going to spread the amount over a period of time? There are clubs that takes 4 years to do payments for a particular player. 4 years, 3 years, 5 years to do payment for a particular player. Some are based on performance-based payments. If the player is able to perform, they can set a target for the player. You qualify as for the Champions League, we are going to pay the balance to your club. I mean, that is the add-on options. So it's not just about the 115 million pounds. They also have to agree on the terms of the payment. Terms of payment. Maybe Brighton is demanding for full payment, or they want it in part payment and every 3 months or every year. It's part of the deal. So it takes time to agree on all these things. It's not just something they can just rush and no, there are lawyers involved. It takes time for the clubs to agree on the terms. And now that we are hearing also that Chelsea is to compensate Brighton after paying the 115 million, they say Chelsea have to compensate Brighton also for the delay, because they set a deadline. And on that deadline, Chelsea could not meet up with the deadline. So now they did Chelsea a favor by putting Liverpool aside. Even though they set a deadline, they put Liverpool aside based on what the player has said. The player's option was Chelsea. And so they have to put Liverpool aside and now start new negotiation with Chelsea. So Chelsea is to compensate Liverpool, Brighton. Chelsea is to, according to the latest news we are hearing, and it is part of the delay why the announcement is not yet made. It's part of the delay. So tell me your prediction for tomorrow, where you are watching from, and your prediction for tomorrow. And please share the video. Share the video and subscribe to the channel if you have not yet done so. Subscribe to the channel if you have not yet done so. Please. Subscribe to the channel if you have not yet done so. We are broadcasting from Malaysia. We are broadcasting from Malaysia, and it's 4:42 a.m. here now. We are broadcasting from Malaysia, and it's 4:42 a.m. here now. So tell us where you are also watching from. Like the video, share the video, and send us your comments. We predicted our lineup. If you are just joining us, we predicted our lineup, and we all agreed that Sanchez will be the one in goal post tomorrow. Since Kepa is now having a negotiation with Bayern Munich and Real Madrid, we predicted that Sanchez will be our number 1 in goal post. Chilwell on the left wing, left of defense, Reece James on the right, then Levi Colwill and Thiago Silva at the center of defense. We have Gallagher and Enzo in midfield. Then we also have Modric, Chukwuemeka, and Sterling. Then we have Nicholas Jackson as our main striker. Our subs, Trevor Chalobah, Disasi, Malugusto, Makukurela, Matson, Andre Santos, and Noni Madueke. That is our subs for you. And we also predicted 2-1 victory for Chelsea. What is your prediction? Tell us where you are watching us from and your prediction for tomorrow's game. Remember, we'll be here tomorrow for the match. We'll be here live. So you join us tomorrow. Join us tomorrow live. Yes, join us tomorrow live. We've been waiting for the news of here we go. We've been waiting for here we go until now. And I believe that even if it doesn't come now, between now and the time of play tomorrow, whilst we are at the stadium, whilst we are watching the ball, it could be before the match starts, it could be during the match, it could be halftime, that news will surely come. The news of here we go, definitely it will surely do what? Come. So don't worry, the player has already made up his mind. That is why, could you believe that he's still in the hotel? He's still in London. He's still in London waiting for us. He's not gone anywhere. He's not gone to Liverpool. He's still in London. And he's a very committed player. He's a very loyal boy. Very, very loyal. And those are the kind of players that we want. A player that can be very loyal. He said he has given his word to Chelsea. And so he's not going to anywhere. He's not going to Liverpool. He has given his word to Chelsea. So it's Chelsea he wants. And his idol, in football terms, his idol is who? Kante. Kante is his idol. And so he loves Chelsea football. He's not just there to collect the money. No, he loves Chelsea football. He wants to be part of Chelsea. That is his dream, not Liverpool. Not Liverpool. Okay? So tell us where you are watching us from and give us your own prediction. If you are, I know you are still there with us. Don't be part of the conversation. Let's make it fun. Let's make it fun. Oh, and the latest news also about Kylian Mbappe. Yes, I believe that as we are here, we can still, it's our football channel. Football and other things. Kylian Mbappe is reportedly in discussion with PSG over a new contract. That means that there's a U-turn from Kylian Mbappe. Otherwise, this season, if this is true, anyway, anything can happen in football. Kylian Mbappe is reportedly in discussion with PSG over a new contract. A report from Canal Plus even suggests that the Frenchman wants to commit his future to the club. This comes after Mbappe told club executives that he has no intention of extending his stay at Princess Park as he enters the final year of his deal. Multiple reports insist Mbappe is only interested in a move to Real Madrid. Well, I don't want to believe this because the source is not very clear to me. I'll verify that and I'll clarify that to you guys later. I'll verify and clarify to you guys later. Then, Caicedo, according to multiple reports, Moses Caicedo has agreed an 8-year deal with Chelsea after the Blues had a British record of £115 million bid accepted by Brighton. Caicedo personal terms with Chelsea back in May, and so the deal is expected to be completed quickly. Quickly. Do you hear that? I want to get your comments. I want to hear your comments. This news, quickly. The Caicedo agreed personal terms with Chelsea back in May, and so the deal is expected to be completed quickly. Quickly. That is where we are now. That is where we are now. The deal is expected to be completed quickly, and that is where we are now. Yes. That is where we are now. Let me hear from you, friends. Let me hear from you regarding tomorrow's match, Chelsea-Liverpool. What is your expectation? What is your prediction? Chelsea-Liverpool. Tell me your own prediction and your expectations. Let me know your thoughts quickly, because in our 12 minutes, I'll be leaving you. But for now, let me know where you are watching us from, your predictions, and whatever you think. Here we go. Don't worry, you will soon hear that. I'll be here to update you. I'll be here to tell you everything. Even if I'm offline, the moment there's the news, I will quickly come online. Even if it's 3 minutes, I'll drop it because of you. You that wasted your time, you spent your quality time to be with me for over 1 hour, almost 2 hours now. We are talking, 2 hours now. 2 hours now we've been here. I will not disappoint you. Any breaking news, even if it's 3 minutes, I will make sure I come online. That is why I want you to subscribe and click on the notification button so that in case of any news, you'll be the first to hear about it. Share the video as well and send us your comment. Tell us where you're watching from. I will not disappoint you. Chelsea 2, Liverpool nil. Hussein Olanwaju. Okay, please tell us where you are watching from. My brother Hussein, tell us where you are watching from. Yes, that's good. Chelsea 2, Liverpool 0. My brother Hussein, tell us where you are watching from. That's great. I will not disappoint you. I will be here to give you every detail of the happenings around. I am not going to sleep. We'll be here 2 hours already. And because you sacrificed to be here with me since the past 2 hours, I will make sure that any latest news, you'll be the first to hear it. Not that others will hear it before you'll be hearing from them. No. You'll be the first to hear the news from. Yes. Because as it stands right now, here we go is what we are still waiting for. And any moment from now, that could be the case. That could be the case any moment from now. I am in Malaysia, and it's 4:50 a.m. 4:50 a.m. here, Sunday morning. 4:50 a.m. Sunday morning. Let me know where you are watching from. My brother Hussein, you predicted 2-0 in favor of Chelsea. Oh, you are watching from Niger? Niger. Okay. Oh. Niger, I'm watching from Niger. That's great. You're watching from Niger. That's great. So you are predicting 2-0 for Chelsea. That's great. That's great. I hope you've subscribed. I hope you've subscribed and you click on that notification button. Tomorrow I'll be here for the live coverage of the match. Chelsea, Liverpool, I'll be here for the live coverage of the match. So join me. Yes, try and join. I think it should be around 4 p.m. in Nigeria. The match will be around 4 p.m. I'm not too sure. But it should be around 4 or 5 p.m. in Nigeria. Okay? So don't miss out. Try and join me online. Live. Okay? Yes. Try and join me live. Like you have joined me today. There are people who have been here the past 2 hours with me. Wow. I'm very grateful for those of you that are online for the past 2 hours with me. I'm very much grateful. I'm very, very much grateful for those of you that have been here for the past 2 hours with me. Wow. You're watching from Germany. Whoa. You are watching from Germany. Germany, just 3, Liverpool 0. You are predicting Chelsea 3, right? You're watching from Germany. Chelsea 3, Liverpool 0. Wow. Okay, we wait to see. Join me tomorrow and let's see what happens next. Tomorrow I want all of you to be online. Let's see. You are predicting Chelsea 3. I can't wait to hear. Here we go. Yes, my brother, that is why I've been here and I will not disappoint you. So long as you are on, you click on that notification button and you subscribe, I will surely update you. I will update you. I'm not sleeping. The past 3 days I've not slept and I will still be here. And I'm here because of you. The fact that you joined me online today, I will make sure you'll be one of the first to hear it. Here we go. That is why we are all here. Okay? You are watching all the way from Germany. We have US, we have Nigeria, we have Liberia, we have Uganda. And now we have Germany. That's great. That's great. That's our brother. Saturday, Liban. We are watching. He said, Chelsea 3, Liverpool 0. That's great. That's great. Brother Hussein, you can't wait to hear. Here we go, right? All right. I'm so happy that you guys are with me for the past 2 hours plus. I'm so happy. I'm so happy. I'm so happy. Just don't forget to share the video. Click on that share button. That's all. Just click on it and let the video go. Let it go viral. Just click on it. Thank you very much. Oh, brother Chukudi Oda, you're also here. You're also waiting for here we'll go. No problem. Just click on the notification button. Click on that button. Click on that button, okay? So that if there's any latest news, latest update, you'll be the first to hear. And you are watching from where? India. Oh my God. Oh my God. Share the video. Click on the notification button. Subscribe if you have not yet subscribed. So that Tomorrow, by this time, before now, tomorrow we'll be online for the live coverage of the match. And between now and then, there will surely be Here We Go. There will surely be Here We Go. And you'll be the first to be notified. Because once I put it online, all of you that click on the notification button, you will surely receive the notification. And you'll be one of the first people to know about it. That is why we are here. And I promise you, I'm not going anywhere. I'll be here until I get the news. I'll be here until I get the news. Here we go. It must come. And if it doesn't come between now and in the morning, it means that we'll have to wait during the football match, during the game. It will surely come during the match. During the match. I believe that the announcement could be made before the game or within the game. It could be halftime or any time. Here we go. We must surely get the news. All Chelsea fans, stay glued. Don't give up. We are not giving up. Tell us where you are watching us from and let us know your prediction. Let us know your prediction. You that are joining us now, I predicted the lineup for tomorrow's game. I predicted the lineup for tomorrow's game. In fact, it's going to be 4-2-3-1 prediction formation. 4-2-3-1 formation. Okay, 4-2-3-1 formation. And I predicted Sanchez in the goalpost because Kepa, some two clubs are negotiating for Kepa. So I believe that he will not have the mind to keep the goalpost for us. So I predicted Sanchez in the goalpost. Then Ben Chilwell on the left back. Reece James on the right back. Then we have Cowell and Thiago Silva at the center of defense. Then we have Gallagher and Enzo at the midfield. Then we have Modric, Chukwuemeka and Sterling. Then Jackson as a striker. Jackson as our striker. And I predicted that Chelsea is going to win 2-1. 2-1. Let me know your prediction also. You that is watching from India, Nigeria, and wherever. Let us know where you are watching us from and let's know your prediction. Let's know your prediction. Our brother Jeremy, watching from the United States of America, we want to know your prediction. Our brother Jeremy. Our brother Jerry, let me know your prediction of the match tomorrow. Brother Jerry, we want to hear from you. We want to know your prediction. Yes, brother Hussein said 2-0. And he's watching from Nigeria. Then our brother Libon, watching from Germany. From Germany. So he's waiting for Here We Go. Yes, very soon that will be the news you will hear. Brother Chukudi, please, what's going on with Kepa? Okay, Kepa now, Real Madrid was the actual club that was the first to place the bid. I said Real Madrid, sorry, Bayern Munich. Bayern Munich was the first to come in. Bayern Munich was the first to come in. Brother Nabia Hassan 2-0. Wow, that's great. That's great. So Bayern Munich, please, what is it? Bayern Munich was the first to come in before Real Madrid came in. So, but Bayern Munich was asking for loan with an option to buy. Then Real Madrid came in. So now it becomes like two clubs. And we know that Real Madrid, they already have a very good goalkeeper in the person of Courtois. But Courtois got injury. He got injured, and so they want a replacement, temporary replacement. So they also are asking for loan. And this player, our player, Kepa, has only 2 years left on his contract. Kepa has 2 years left on his contract. And so what Chelsea tried to do is to sell him outrightly. We don't want to send him on loan. Because if he should go on loan, he will come back with only 1 year left on the contract. He will come back with only 1 year left on the contract. And Chelsea don't want that, because if he comes back with 1 year left on the contract, it means that he can decide to run down his contract. So we don't want that to happen to us after the loan. So we want a team or a club that can buy him outrightly. And Bayern Munich are willing, but the player says he prefers to go to Real Madrid. So the negotiation now is between the clubs. The clubs now are negotiating. We wait to see by tomorrow to know what happens. Yeah. We wait to know by tomorrow to see what happens. Lavia deal is almost like Caicedo's deal. The whole of today, as at yesterday, Chelsea made an offer of 52 million pounds plus add-on of 3, making it 55. As at yesterday. But as at today, according to Southampton, there has not been any news from Chelsea. And the reason being that Chelsea are working on Caicedo issue. They want to finish Caicedo issue. You know, Lavia was supposed to be for Liverpool. But as it stands right now, because of the bidding war between Liverpool and Chelsea for Caicedo, Chelsea want to resolve the issue with Caicedo. Then they can turn to Lavia because they've already bid more than what Southampton was expecting. Initially, Southampton was asking for 50 million pounds from Liverpool. Southampton was asking for 50 million pounds from Liverpool. Liverpool offered 43, and Chelsea went with the first bid of 48. And they said, no, what we were asking for is 50. Now, because of Liverpool, Chelsea now went in, instead of going in for 50, Chelsea now went with 52 million pounds plus add-ons of 3 million pounds. They tried to outbid Liverpool in any way. So, because they presented that offer verbally, they left Lavia issue there. They want to focus now on Caicedo. Once that deal is done, or even I believe before that deal will be announced, the two could be announced together. But the focus now is on Caicedo. And with Caicedo issue, we are told this evening from reliable sources that the contract has been presented, the deal has been agreed. Caicedo is to be given 8 years contract. That will take him until 2031 with an option of 1 year extra. Then Brighton now are demanding for compensation from Chelsea. Brighton are demanding for compensation from Chelsea for delaying the deal. You know, Brighton set a deadline date. Yeah, he said, I'm not happy with my club now, Chelsea, since yesterday. I don't want to sign this guy, Caicedo. Why you don't want to sign Caicedo? Please tell me. He's a very good player. We need a player like that in our midfield. Right now, our midfield seems to be weak. Let us know why you are not happy with Caicedo, why you don't like Caicedo. Caicedo already made it very clear that it's Chelsea he wants to go. Otherwise, by now, he's supposed to be in Liverpool. He's supposed to finish his medical and be part of the team by now. But because he made a declaration that he said his choice, his preference is Chelsea. And that is why when Liverpool came in, he rejected the offer. And now, Brighton is now using that against Chelsea, that Chelsea must compensate them. Because they set a deadline of last night. And as the deadline passed, they were supposed to just give the player to Liverpool. They were supposed to just give the player to Liverpool. But because the player says he doesn't want to go to Liverpool and he prefers Chelsea, the deadline, they now have to brush off the deadline and negotiate now with Chelsea. So they are demanding for compensation from Chelsea. That is the latest update. Chelsea is to pay 115 million pounds to outbid Liverpool and also pay compensation. That is it for now. Yes. So my brother, don't be disappointed. The owners are working hard. I believe by tomorrow we should be able to secure Caicedo. Okay? Yeah. So there we are now. We are still waiting for here we go, right? Hey, don't worry. You'll be the first to know when the time comes. Oh, I mean, them don't want to sign Caicedo. No, okay. No. They will sign. They are working to sign Caicedo. They are working to sign him. But the problem right now, as we get to know, is that Brighton are making a demand of compensation from Chelsea, in addition to the signing of the 115 million pounds bid offer that Chelsea is paying for the player. Brighton is still making a demand of compensation, which that figure is not known to us yet. The amount for the compensation is not yet known. Yeah, the amount for the compensation. You know that figure is not an easy figure. 115 million pounds, and you are still to compensate for delaying the deal. Because Chelsea delayed the deal, they are to compensate Brighton. That is the latest we are having. So paperwork are being done. The agreement will soon be out. Just as the first portion of it came out that they are giving the player 8 years contract. 8 years contract that will take him through to 2031. 8 years contract that will take him through to 2031. Okay? Yes. Oh my goodness. Okay, brethren. I appreciate all of you. I appreciate all of you. I want to let you go to do whatever you want to do. Let me take a little rest. I'm not sleeping. I'll be right here. And here we go. You'll be the first to know about it. You'll be the first to be updated about here we go. I'll see you tomorrow. That match is going to be live here. Check your time. That in UK is going to be 4 p.m. In Malaysia, it's going to be 12 midnight. I'll be here and I'll be waiting for you. I hope to see you. Shalom and peace. Bye-bye. I love you guys. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Love you all. I'll be here tomorrow by 11 Malaysian time. That is UK time by 3 p.m. The match is at 4 p.m. The match is at 4 p.m. So I'll be here earlier for the pre-match, talk. Okay, I'll be here very early. Before the match, 1 hour to the match, I'll be here. So you check your time, wherever you are. The time difference, I'm in Malaysia. So you check the time difference, wherever you are. But note that I'll be available 1 hour to the match. 1 hour to the game. Okay? Yes, and if any update, here we go, I'll surely update you. Just on your notification bell, I'll be the first to update you because I'm not sleeping. I'm glued to my set. I'm online making all the researches, but I want to get reliable news. I don't want to bring anyone fake news. I want you to get reliable news from this channel. So I'll surely be here because of you. Okay? All right. Thank you so much. See you guys. See you guys. See you guys. Have a very good evening wherever you are. If you are in the morning, very good morning to you. If you're in the afternoon, very good afternoon to you, wherever you are around the globe. Shalom and peace. One love. Thank you, Jesus.